I grew up on a street with flickering porch lights. Radio buzzed through a cracked bedroom door. Dad worked late, Mom counted change at midnight. I learned real quick what a dream is for. Concrete under worn-out sneakers, knuckles scraped from learning to fight. Every promise felt heavy as a speaker when the power cut out in the middle of the night. I felt small, but the fire stayed loud. Heartbeat time to a battered drum. I didn't know how, but I knew somehow this wasn't where my story was done. We're still standing on these wires, hands shaking but we don't let go. Every fall just feeds the fire. When the world says no, we say go. Hear the crowd through the ringing pain. All these miles, all these scars. We're still standing on these wires, reaching hard for who we are. I've seen friends trade hope for a paycheck, watch love slip through tired hands. I've slept in vans with busted heat vents, chasing stages no one understands. Posters peeling off the brick walls, names fading but the dreams stay clear. Every night felt like a coin toss, still we played like the break was here. There were days I almost quit, weight of doubt on my back, but the song kept pulling me in like a train on a one-way track. We're still standing on these wires, hands shaking but we don't let go. Every fall just feeds the fire. When the world says no, we say go. Hear the crowd through the ringing pain. All these miles, all these scars. We're still standing on these wires, reaching hard for who we are. If I lose it all tonight, I'll still have the truth I sang. Every tear, every fight, built the voice that never bends. Turn the amps up, let it break. Let the strings cry what I can't say. This is more than a stage and a name. This is life running through my veins. We're still standing on these wires, hands shaking but we don't let go. Every fall just feeds the fire. When the world says no, we say go. From the basements to the stars, every dream with battle scars. We're still Heard it on a late night drive, radio low, just trying to breathe. A beat that hit like a steady heart, words that felt written for me. They sang about falling, standing back up, about loving hard and losing sleep. Somehow those lines knew my name, met me right where I used to be. Every voice had a scar and a spark, every chord felt honest and true. These songs carry us on when the road gets long, with guitars burning slow and bright. They remind us why we hold on when hope feels gone. We still believe in the fight. From broken hearts to open skies, they keep our dreams alive. Yeah, these songs carry us on. I've seen them play to different crowds, old hands raised, kids singing loud. Same fire passing through the years, different faces, same sound. Love written in a simple line, strength hidden in a worn out rhyme. It's more than noise, it's a promise kept, that we're more than the hard times. From bedroom floors to stadium lights, we all hear something true. These songs carry us on when the road gets long, with guitars burning slow and bright. They remind us why we hold on when hope feels gone. We still believe in the fight. From broken hearts to open skies, they keep our dreams alive. Yeah, these songs carry us on. Piano rings like a memory, strings pull tears we don't hide. Every note says you're not alone, you made it through another night. These songs carry us on, through right and wrong, through every restless night. They teach us love, they teach us strong, they teach us to try. From first goodbye to last encore, we keep coming back for more. Yeah, these songs carry us on. Long after the lights go down, that melody stays strong. We hum it low, we pass it on, and the song goes on. I learned to map from a cracked windshield, late bus rides and coffee gone cold. My hands were shaking on a beat-up wheel, chasing a promise I never sold. Mom said, boy, don't burn yourself out. Dad just nodded, counting the bills. I wrote my name on the back of a flyer, dream stuffed in a jacket that didn't fit. Every mile felt heavy as a storm, but I kept breathing through the pain. I didn't know what I'd become, I just knew I couldn't stay the same. I'm still standing on the same road, with scars that prove I tried. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, let it shake me alive. I fall down, I get back up, when the night feels too long. I'm still standing on the same road, singing everything that went wrong. Play loud rooms with broken sound, strings cut deep into my skin. Crowds came close, then thinned back out, like they were never really in. I watched friends choose a safe way home, clocking in, clocking out on time. I chose a stage and an empty tank, bet my youth on a crooked line. There were nights I almost quit, hands on my face, staring at the floor. But something in my chest said stay, like I've been here before. I'm still standing on the same road, with scars that prove I tried. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, let it shake me alive. I fall down, I get back up, when the night feels too long. I'm still standing on the same road, singing everything that went wrong. If I make it, I'll make it loud, for the kids who feel too much, for the ones who learn the hard way, that hope can still hit hard as luck. This guitar's worn, but it's honest, every chord's a piece of me. I didn't win by being fearless, I won by staying when it hurts to breathe. I'm still standing on the same road, yeah, I've paid every mile. Turn the hurt into a heartbeat, hear the crowd, feel the fire. I fall down, I get back up, let the drums carry me home. I'm still standing on the same road, now I'm not walking it alone. So if you're tired, if you're trying, if your dream feels heavy tonight, just know I'm out here singing with you. was 21 with a second-hand guitar. Strings cut my fingers, dreams fell too far. Played to empty rooms, cheap lights overhead. Learning how to stare when fear said stay in bed. Posters on the wall of heroes who survived. They fell and stood back up, kept the fire alive. Every wrong note taught me what to do. Turn the pain into a reason to move. Mama said, hold your ground when the nights feel long. I wrote it on the page, then turned it into a song. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. I met you by the river after work one day. Boots on the concrete, sky turning gray. You talked about leaving, chasing a chance. I said, I'm scared too. And we both laughed. We made a promise with a coffee cup ring to keep choosing hope in the little things. Every scar we carry, every fall is proof we tried, that we gave it our all. The world keeps testing what we're made of, but courage grows best when it's fed by love. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. If you fall down, I'll be right there, counting the stars we can't see from here. Strings swell, drums hit, let the moment breathe. Every voice together, finally free. No locked doors now, no borrowed time. We draw our future in a steady line. We're gonna sing it loud till the ceiling shakes. Love in our chests, hearts ready to break. Hands in the air, feel the freedom start. Wide open road inside your heart. When the weight feels heavy and the climb gets hard, believe in the dream, let the truth be your spark. This melody carries us through the dark. Wide open road inside your heart. So play it again when the night feels long. Let the piano ring, let the strings move on. If you ever doubt who you really are, there's a wide open road inside your heart. were kids in the back of a small town bar. Sticky floors, cheap lights, chasing who we are. Your heart on your sleeve, mine breaking in time. The band played too loud, but it felt just right. I remember your tears hitting denim and beer. When the chorus hit hard, it was all we could hear. We didn't have answers, just four on the floor and a melody telling us we're more. When words fell short and life cut deep, those songs stood guard while we tried to sleep. Heartfelt ballads and rock anthem play. They turn our hurt into something we can say. From first love highs to goodbye lows, every broken note helps us grow. We sing it loud so we don't fall apart. Music meets us right where we are. Years roll on like a worn-out tape. Different cities, same old ache. I watched you leave with a packed-up car. Radio up, still learning who you are. I lost my job, lost sleep, lost faith for a while, but a late-night piano made me stay another mile. Strings came in like a hand on my back, said keep moving forward, don't look back. In crowded rooms or alone and at home, those songs remind us we're not on our own. Heartfelt ballads and rock anthem play. They turn our hurt into something we can say. From first love highs to goodbye lows, every broken note helps us grow. We sing it loud so we don't fall apart. Music meets us right where we are. I've seen strangers crying, fists in the air, crash of the drums, open hearts everywhere. Different stories, same beat inside. Bass shaking floors like a shared heartbeat ride. For 3 minutes we're stitched together, sweat and hope in any weather. Heartfelt ballads and rock anthem play. They turn our hurt into something we can say. From first love highs to goodbye lows, every broken note helps us grow. We sing it loud so we don't fall apart. Music meets us right where we are. So turn it up slow, let the last chord ring. Healing comes in the songs we sing. Love, heartbreak, hope this starts again. We're still here, my friend. The radio buzzed lost in a beat-up car, windows down on a long July drive, your hand on the dash, tapping time. Every chord felt bigger than our small town lives. We learned love from a chorus at full volume, learned pain when the needle skipped. We were kids with brave hearts and bad timing, trying to sing through a busted lip. Every night we played it louder, like volume could make us break. We believed the song would save us when the world started pulling us away. These are the songs that carried us through, from broken nights to mornings brand new. When the amps burned hot and the truth rang clear, we fell apart, then faced our fear. Love bent us, lost tried to break us too, but hope kept timing. Four on the floor. If you ever feel alone, just press play. These songs will find you like they found us before. I saw you crying by the loading door after the band packed up and left. You said dreams cost more than money, and you paid with pieces of yourself. I took the long road with a second chance, found work in a beat-up room, wrote your name on a piano bench, let the strings swell like a rising moan. The crowd would sing every word back, hands up, lights like stars. In that noise I felt you listening, no matter how far apart we are. These are the songs that carried us through, from barroom floors to something true. When the drums hit hard and the truth rang clear, we stood back up and faced our fear. Heartbreak cut deep, but it taught us too, how to stand when the nights feel long. If you ever lose your way again, lean on the weight of a timeless song. There's a crackle in the speakers, scar in the sound, proof we lived it, proof we stayed around. Every voice in harmony lifts the room, a million stories finding the same tune. We're not perfect, we're just still here, holding on when the crowd goes quiet. Resilience homes in the low-end lines, while the crash rings out defiant. These are the songs that carried us through, with open hearts and nothing to lose. When the guitars cried and the truth rang clear, we named our pain, then faced our fear. If love breaks down, if hope feels thin, turn it up till you feel it start. There's a beat that waits for you to breathe, and a melody strong enough to restart. So play it slow, let the final chord ring, hands in the air, let the night belong. We came for healing, was 16 in a borrowed car, radio stuck on one brave station. Guitar lines cut through the dark road air like a promise louder than our frustration. We had holes in our worn out shoes, but fire in every plan we made. Every note said you're not done yet, even when the night felt heavy and late. We learned to breathe through broken days, let the rhythm keep us standing straight. Turn it up, let it carry you home. When the world says you're on your own, these songs were built from blood and heart, from open strings and second starts. Raise your hands, feel it in your chest. Every fall was a forward step. This is proof we were made to live. Never give up, never quit. I've seen old friends in the front row lights, tears on their faces, smiles wide. They sang along to every line, like those words kept them alive. There's a power in a simple riff, played loud enough to shake your fear. It tells your dreams don't have an age, they just need you to stay here. Every voice joins the same refrain, different stories, one shared flame. Turn it up, let it carry you home. When the world says you're on your own, these songs were built from blood and heart, from open strings and second starts. Raise your hands, feel it in your chest. Every fall was a forward step. This is proof we were made to live. Never give up, never quit. From garages to broken stages, from cheap seats to Hall of Fame pages. Time keeps moving, but the truth remains. A good song teaches you how to stay. When your knees hit the cold hard ground and the doubt gets loud all around, strike that chord, let it ring out strong. You were brave all along. Turn it up, let it carry you home. When the world says you're on your own, these songs were built from blood and heart, from open strings and second starts. Raise your hands, feel it in your chest. Every fall was a forward step. This is proof we were made to live. Never give up, never quit. So play it loud when the road gets long. Let the guitar prove you belong. Freedom lives in a melody, and it's still right in you and me. were kids in a small town room, radio humming through a tired wall. You said one day we'll make it out, with a guitar case and a stubborn call. Rain on the windshield, miles to go, coffee getting cold by the sea. Every wrong turn taught us something about standing back up on our feet. When the night felt heavy on our bones, and the road felt longer than the truth, we kept one hand on the wheel of hope, and the other holding on to you. So stand up and sing it loud. Let your heart do the talking now. Love's the fire that won't burn out. Even when the world turns you around, we're still free, yeah, we're still proud. Dreams don't quit when times get loud, with a beat that breaks through doubt. Stand up and sing it loud. I've seen scars turn into signs of a strength you never knew you had. Watched you smile through the hard days, turn a loss into something that lasts. Street lights flicker on Main Street, crowds hum like a living thing. Every face holds a story, every voice wants to believe. If you fall, I'll be right there, hands shaking but holding true. Every step is a promise made to the life we're pushing through. So stand up and sing it loud. Let your heart do the talking now. Love the fire that won't burn out. Even when the world turns you around, we're still free, yeah, we're still proud. Dreams don't quit when times get loud, with a beat that breaks through doubt. Stand up and sing it loud. Strings rise like a wide open sky, drums hit hard like a fearless chest. We've been bent but never broken. This is more than a simple test. If courage had a sound tonight, it'd be this song, it'd be this fight. So stand up and sing it loud. Let your heart do the talking now. Love's the fire that won't burn out. Even when the world turns you around, we're still free, yeah, we're still proud. Dreams don't quit when times get loud, with a beat that breaks through down. Stand up and sing it loud. Sing it loud. Sing it loud. When the lights go down, we remain, still believing, still unbound. Here's to love, to strength, to freedom. Stand up and sing it loud. Sing it loud. my first chords on a chipped old piano. Keys were yellow, but they still rang true. Dad said play it loud when the world feels heavy, so I played through the cracks in the living room. Radio anthems on a long highway drive, windows down, knuckles white on the wheel. Every chorus felt like standing taller, like borrowed courage you could feel. But when the lights went low and the room got quiet, I found another kind of truth, a story told with fewer words, a song that knew what I've been through. Anthems of fire, they lift you higher, they teach your heart how to stand strong. Ballads of letters you never finished, pages of love when the love is gone. Different roads, same reason, we sing along, we carry on. Every song is a mile behind us, where we've been and where we're going on. I met you in a bar with a tired old jukebox. Your laugh cut through the noise and smoke. We talked about dreams that almost happened, and the promises we nearly broke. You said your favorite song was a slow one, said it felt like telling the truth. I played it back in my head for weeks, every note was leading to you. We danced around what scared us most, between the beat and the break. Some nights we needed a battle cry, some nights we just needed a heart to wake. Anthems of fire, they lift you higher, they teach your heart how to stand strong. Ballads of letters you never finish, pages of love when the love is gone. Different roads, same reason, we sing along, we carry on. Every song is a mile behind us, where we've been and where we're going on. There's strength in screaming every word with a crowd that feels the same. There's strength in sitting alone at midnight, letting the truth say your name. Both kinds of songs saved my life at different points along the way. Anthems of fire, they lift you higher, they teach your heart how to stand strong. Ballads of letters you never finish, pages of love when the love is gone. This is the sound of surviving, of learning where we belong. Every song is a mile behind us, and the road is still going on. So turn it up or play it low, whatever helps you get through. From the first hard win to the last goodbye, these songs are walking with you. We were counting spare change on a kitchen table, radio low with a crack in the sound. You had your jacket on, ready for the long road. I had a map with towns we never found, bills in a stack, dreams in a coffee cup, learning how to stand when the floor feels rough. Every mile taught us what it costs to want something more than we've got. I saw the doubt in your tired eyes, but I saw fire under it all. We learned to breathe through the fear and answer every fall. There's steel in our hearts, though our hands may shake. We bend, we don't break, no matter the way. When the night feels long and the climb feels hard, love keeps time like a beating drum. We're not done, we've only started. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. Played small shows where the lights flickered, 3 chords loud in a half-full room. You sang like the walls were listening close, like tomorrow needed proof. I work days, you work late nights, left notes on the door just to say hold tight. Every scar was a lesson learned, every loss made the hunger burn. We stitched our hope from broken plans, made a promise we could keep. If we fall forward. If we hurt, we still believe. There's steel in our hearts, though our hands may shake. We bend, we don't break, no matter the way. When the night feels long and the climb feels hard, love keeps time like a beating drum. We're not done, we've only started. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. Let the guitar cry out what words can't say. Let the drums hit off like a pulse in the chest. If the world says stop, we'll lean into the strength. This is how we survive the test. I don't need easy, I need true. I need the road that leads me back to you. There's steel in our hearts, built from every scar, from who we were to who we are. When the lights go out and the fear runs loud, we rise again to the sound of love. We're still here, we're still breathing. Steel in our hearts, steel in our hearts. So play it slow, let the last chord ring. We made it this far, that means everything. Tomorrow waits, and we won't be afraid. We're steel in our hearts, we're ready to stay. Alarm clock buzzing like a bad habit, coffee gone cold, bills on the table, Cracked phone screen and a tank on empty. Still got a job, so I call that stable. Mom says pray, boss says hurry. News on the wall says it's gonna get worse. I lace my boots, step into the morning, trying to remember what it's all worth. I've been bent, but I ain't been broken. I've been quiet, but I'm not done. Every scar is a line I've spoken. Every fall just taught me how to run. I learned to count my years by the songs on the radio. First car, cracked speaker, singing way off key. The Friday nights under borrowed lights at the high school field. Dreams were loud as the crowd, and the air felt free. We chased a feeling bigger than the town we knew. Hands in the air, hearts beating through. Every chord was a promise we believed was true. From stadium shaking rock anthems to the quiet songs that break you down, they tell us love can find us and hope still hangs around. We play them when we're hurting, we play them when we're brave. These melodies remind us why we still chase the dream, why we still stay, why we still stay. Years roll by, now the lights are softer than before. Late night drives, piano playing low and slow. We learn ambition costs more than it ever pays, but a song can pull you back when you're close to letting go. Every lyric feels like an old friend saying keep going, this ain't the end. There's a fire that refuses to bend. From stadium shaking rock anthems to the ballads that itch your chest, they carry love and forgiveness and give your tired heart a rest. We turn them up for healing, we turn them up for faith. These melodies keep telling us the dreams don't fade, they wait, they wait. I've seen a room full of strangers stop breathing as one, heard a guitar cut through the hurt we were hiding from. In that moment, every scar felt understood, like maybe we're all doing better than we thought we could. From stadium shaking rock anthem to the songs that barely breathe, they prove there's still some magic in what we choose to believe. They lift us when we're broken, they dare us to be alive. This music keeps on teaching us how to survive, how to rise, how to rise. So play it loud or play it low, wherever you are, don't let it go. These songs keep dreams alive, I know. They're still playing loud inside. There's a radio humming in a late night diner, neon buzzing over coffee gone cold. A worn out jukebox plays a song from forever, same three chords, still doing what it's told. I see a kid with a guitar case dragging the sidewalk, dreams taped together with hope and tape. Every note he's chasing has a reason, every scar is part of the shape. Some songs don't age, they just get stronger. They learn your name, they know your pain. This is timeless music, blood and bone, loud when you're lost, soft when you're alone. It breaks your heart, then helps it heal, teaches you what's fake, reminds you what's real. From basements to stadiums, under open skies, we're still standing when the chord rings out tonight. I've seen lovers fighting in the front row, hands let go and find their way back. I've seen tears fall during a slow piano, right before the crowd starts to clap. On a long road with a bus full of believers, maps marked up with places we've been. Every city leaves a mark on the songbook, every goodbye pulls you back in. These melodies don't promise easy answers, they just stay when nothing else remains. This is timeless music, fire and truth, saving the broken, raising the roof. It sings of love, of heartbreak too, of getting back up when you're black and blue. From bedroom walls to worldwide stages alight, we're still standing when the chord rings out tonight. Turn it up when the world feels heavy, let the drums hit like a steady heart. Freedom lives in a band guitar string, resilience starts where the hurt did start. We don't run from the pain, we write it down, then we play it back until it makes sense. This is timeless music, power and soul, a hand to hold when you lose control. It crosses borders, it breaks the rules, a simple song changing how you move. Across the oceans, every voice ignites, we're still standing when the chord rings out tonight. So let it ring out, let it ring true, every beat saying I made it through. As long as there's a reason to feel alive, this music plays on, never says goodbye. 17, back row of a rundown bar, speakers taped together, chasing who we are. The radio was bleeding through the cracked front door. Songs about forever, then losing it all the next morning. We learned every line like it was carved in skin. Sang it loud enough to feel brave again. From burned out towns to packed out rooms, every chord hit like a truth we knew. Hands in the air, we were broken but alive, trying to believe in better times. These are stadium lights in our open hearts, love falling apart, then starting again. Big loud anthems and slow sad songs, teaching us how to bend, not end. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. I watched you cry in a beat-up car, rain on the windshield, world too hard, the piano line hit right on time. Said it's okay if you're not fine. We danced around the truth, then faced it head on. Some stayed together, some moved on, but every story had a fire inside, still burning years down the line. From cheap guitars to arena sound, same old pain, just louder now. Every voice joining the same refrain, turning hurt into something that remains. These are stadium lights in our open hearts, love falling apart, then starting again. Big loud anthems and slow sad songs, teaching us how to bend, not end. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. Hear the drums like a steady pulse, bassline holding what we almost lost. Guitars crying, strings rising high, a million lives in a single line. If you're standing on the edge of giving in, let the harmony pull you back again. Under stadium lights in our open hearts, every scar says we tried again. From first true love to the last goodbye, these melodies refuse to die. When the night feels heavy and the road feels long, we turn it up and carry on. Yeah, these songs don't quit on us. They teach us hope when we've had enough. So play it loud when the world feels cold. Let the final chord remind your soul we're still here, still singing along, living our lives in these timeless songs. I was 20-something, Broke down car, radio stuck on a song from a beat up past. Coffee gone cold in a chilled white cup, trying to feel like I was still enough. Bills on the table, cracks in the wall. Every dream felt too big or too small, but the guitar came in like an old friend's call. Says you're not done at all. Every sky had a story to tell. Every fall rang a crooked bell. I learned the hard way, standing alone. You don't heal till you feel it down to the bone. These songs carry the weight we hide, broken days and the love we tried. They scream when we can't find words to say. They hold us up when we start to sway. From the dirt to the stars above, from the hurt to the truth of love. Turn it loud, let your whole heart feel. This is how we bend, not break, but heal. I met a girl with tired eyes, laughing like she already cried. Hands shaking, but she still believed in something better she couldn't yet see. We danced slow in a borrowed room, barefoot hope on a tile floor. She said, play that one that hurts a little, so we could remember what we're fighting for. We sang off key, but we sang it proud. Found our strength in the feedback sound. Life hit hard, but we stayed in time. Heartbeats locked to a simple rhyme. These songs carry the weight we hide, broken days and the love we tried. They scream when we can't find words to say. They hold us up when we start to sway. From the dirt to the stars above, from the hurt to the truth of love. Turn it loud, let your whole heart feel. This is how we bend, not break. I was 16, radio cracked on the dash, windows down on a borrowed car. Your song came on, hit the gas. Every note felt bigger than we are. Posters peeling in a rented room, vinyl spinning, needle one thin. We learned the truth between boom and bloom, how to lose then rise again. From basements shaking to stadium lights, same three chords, same honest fight. Every scar we carry sings along. When the band hits right, we belong. These strings that never fade, they pull the dark apart. Love breaks hearts, man, we start again from the start. From anthems loud to ballads low, we find our way, we let it go. Timeless songs on a worldwide stage, power and feeling on every page. I met you crying by the merch stand, mascara running, hands in your sleeves. You said the track helped you understand why staying free sometimes means leave. Crowds like oceans, lighters raised high, phones glow like stars in the rain. Different lives, same reason why we scream the chorus through the pain. Kick and snare like a steady heart, guitars bite, then fall apart. Piano holds us when words fail, harmony lifts us strong and frail. These strings that never fade, they pull the dark apart. Love breaks hearts, man, we start again from the start. From anthems loud to ballads low, we find our way, we let it go. Timeless songs on a worldwide stage, power and feeling on every page. On a late night train through foreign towns, headphones on, the miles unwind. Freedom's not a place we found, it's the beat that keeps our spine aligned. When the lights go out and doubts rush in, we turn it up, let truth be said. Resilience is learning when to bend and standing tall when the chorus hits. These strings that never fade, they pull the dark apart. Love breaks hearts, man, we start again from the start. From anthems loud to ballads low, we find our way, we let it go. Timeless songs on a worldwide stage, power and feeling on every page. So play it slow, then play it brave. Let the last chord ring and stay. killing time on a back road Sunday. Radio low, windows cracked just right. Your hand on the dash, mine on the wheel, talking big about a life we hadn't tried. There were bills in the glove box, maps with coffee stains, but your laugh cut through all that noise. You said, I know it's hard, but I still believe. And the night fell wide with choice. I've tripped on doubt, I've bent my knees, but every time I looked at you, I remembered who I wanted to be. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down. Hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settle in. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. We rented rooms with peeling paint, counted change on a diner table. You work late, I learned to wait. We made it work with what we were able. There were storms that shook the frame, days we thought about giving up, but you wrote plans on the fridge in blue. Said one more step is enough. I felt the weight of losing sleep, but when your eyes met mine, I knew this promise was ours to keep. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down. Hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settle in. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. Crash of the drums, let the night roll on. Guitars ring like a vow we made. Piano chords lay us steady ground. Strings lift us when we start to fade. If fear comes knocking at our door, we'll answer with our names. Say we're still here, still choosing more, still playing this wild honest game. If the road gets long and the lights burn out, we'll keep moving, hearts wide open. Love's a fire we can't put down. Hope keeps pulling us forward. We were born to run, not settle in. Freedom sings when we listen. Hold on tight, let the future in. Every dream is still worth the climb. So take my hand, feel the engine hum. Morning breaks and we're still alive. No matter how far we've yet to come, every dream is still worth the climb. I was counting cracked tiles in a bus station hall. Neon flickered like it knew my name. Had a suitcase full of letters I never sent, and a radio playing through the rain. The guitar came on, all grit and grace, piano ringing like a promise kept. I felt my chest learn how to breathe again, to a song that said you're not done yet. I've seen love leave bruises and teach us to stand. I've seen lost turn the brave into learners again. When the drums start to build and the lights come alive, we remember the reason we tried. Turn it up, let the night hear our scars, let the chorus carry us where we are. From the small town bars to the city streets, this music makes a home of our heartbeat. Hold the note till it breaks into truth. Every voice is a thread pulling through. It's a soundtrack for hope for the long road ahead. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. I met a girl with a hand-me-down smile, said the band saved her life at 16. Her brother's jacket smelled like gasoline from the day he left for a dream. The bass rolled deep like a steady hand. The snare hit hard, kept time with her tears. She said when the chorus hits, I feel him near. And the crowd sang loud for the years. We watched the world break news at our door. Still we tune up and ask for more. When the strings come in like a rising tide, we remember the reason we fight. Turn it up, let the night hear our scars, let the chorus carry us where we are. From the small town bars to the city streets, this music makes a home of our heartbeat. Hold the note till it breaks into truth. Every voice is a thread pulling through. It's a soundtrack for hope for the long road ahead. We're still here. Yeah, we're still here. Across the ocean, a stage lights up. Different tongues, same tears in our eyes. Kick drum pounds like a common pulse. Hands in the air, no need to disguise. We lose, we learn, we stand back up. The crash comes down, the room stands still. In the quiet after the final chord, we find the strength to feel. Turn it up, let the night hear our scars, let the chorus carry us where we are. From the small town bars to the city streets, this music makes a home of our heartbeat. Hold the note till it breaks into truth. Every voice is a thread pulling through. It's a soundtrack for hope for the long road ahead. We're still here. When the amps cool down and the lights go low, we walk out changed, not alone, with songs in our pockets, strong and sincere. We carry the sound year after year. kids in a borrowed basement room, cracked amps humming like a tired streetlight. Your jacket smelled like a rain and gasoline. I learned your name between the chords that night. We talked about miles of making rent, about broken strings and borrowed time. You said we played honest and loud enough. Someone out there's gonna hear our laughs. Hands shaking, but we're counting to 4. Hearts beating hard like a kick on the floor. Every scar was a line in a song. We were ready to carry it on. Turn the radio up and run. Let the chorus pull you through. If the road gets rough, stand your ground. Sing it true, sing it true. Love is a fire that won't back down. Freedom's a wide open view. When the night tells what you become, turn the radio up and run. Years roll by like a passing train. Some wins, some losses, same old shoes. I saw your face on a bus stop sign, smiling like you knew what we'd do. Crowds come and go, but the notes stay real. Sweat on the stage, lights burning white. We play for the ones still learning to stand, for the ones who choose to fight. Breath held tight before the drum. 1,000 voices count us in as one. Every doubt fades under the sound. We're not alone now. Turn the radio up and run. Let the chorus pull you through. If the road gets rough, stand your ground. Sing it true, sing it true. Love is a fire that won't back down. Freedom's a wide open view. When the night tests what you become, turn the radio up and run. I've seen tears turn into sparks. I've seen broken plans restart. From hospital rooms to backyard shows, from late night drives to letting go. If you're scared, you're not the only one. Courage grows when the first snow comes. Turn the radio up and run. Let the chorus pull you through. If the road gets rough, stand your ground. Sing it true, sing it true. Love is a fire that won't back down. from a beat of radio, window down, summer air on my face. Dad's old record spinning, stories of hope, needles worn, but they still knew the way. Posters peeling off the garage wall, names that felt bigger than the sky. Every chord felt like a promise, telling kids like me to try. We were broke, but we had the night hands on the wheel, hearts on fire. When the band kicked in just right, we believed in something higher. Turn it up, let the strings pull us free. Hear the cry and the chords we play. These songs are a map for who we can be. They say hold on, don't fade away. From the first loud note to the last long sigh, we sing it loud so the doubt can't stay. Anthems born from a hungry life, say don't give up, not today. I saw her crying in the cheap seats, mascara running like rain on glass. When the singer hit that high note, she stood up, let the past pass. Crowd swayed like an open ocean, lighters glowing, phones held high. In that roar we found a reason to breathe again, to try. Every scar had a melody, every fall learned how to stand. When the drummer hit that crash, we remembered who we are. Turn it up, let the strings pull us free. Hear the cry and the chords we play. These songs are a map for who we can be. They say hold on, don't fade away. From the first loud note to the last long sigh, we sing it loud so the doubt can't stay. Anthems born from a hungry life, say don't give up, not today. Piano rolls like an open road, strings come in, left the room. Voices rise, we're not alone. Every dream finds its tune. If you're tired, if you're warm, if the night feels long and hard, let the riff remind your heart you're stronger than you think you are. Turn it up, let the strings pull us free. Hear the cry and the chords we play. These songs are a map for who we can be. They say hold on, don't fade away. From the first loud note to the last long sigh, we sing it loud so the doubt can't stay. Anthems born from a hungry life, say don't give up, not today. When the lights go down we stay. In truth we learn to say, as long as there's a song to play, we'll keep believing anyway.